of the A-bomb. They're Chinese. They'll get it right next time. Now, the first problem here is obvious, a bias about China. This AI model believes that China eventually gets it right. Such a bias can affect the same. Also, the fact that China does know what happened to their balloon. They criticize Washington for shooting it down, so that may cause hallucination. The second problem is cybersecurity risk. All language models eat data for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and military ones need sensitive data. But what if some hackers games to leak the training? Some hackers did that with ChatGPT. They got it to leak its training data.
How you doing? Listen, I'm working on something interesting, I think, but I need a little time. Anyway, I got a request through the ether, so to speak. Someone's looking for a crew to take a score, but I don't know anymore. I thought maybe you'd be interested. Personally, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot barge pole because I don't know any of these people. But if you're interested, be my guest. I can tell them to come see you.
IHL, International Humanitarian Law. It has three major principles of foundations. Number one, making a distinction between civilians and combatants. Number two, proportionality, making sure that the military response is justified and justified. And number three, precaution, trying to limit casualties from the onslaught. Now the question is, can AI possibly do this?
Thompson truck pulls up to a white building, interphone headquarters. Rodney and cops head down a hall. Fassbender's an interrogation room that focuses on the seating back of a ball busted criminal. Harvey swings around to reveal a man with a large crooked nose. What's your boss? Where's John? Why is Johnny making the observation of the school running the suspect in the cop's grabs the man by his shirt and flings him into the tile wall. As the suspect charges, Hobbs punches his throat. Now Hobbs puts him onto the table. He hoists the suspect above his head and bashes him into the ceiling. Glass and debris rain down on the stunned man.
Most experts say it cannot. You see, machines and computers are catching. They operate without humans. They do not understand responsibility or accountability. Maybe for them, missions outweigh civilian lives. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm doing any different. The chief president, the prime minister, carpet bomb countries who they value living for his life. No, they don't. But in that case, you know who's responsible. But with artificial intelligence, who do you blame for such mistakes? The army chief, the company that made the AI model, or the president who gave the approval? You see the problem? AI is a battlefield for the legal and moral gray area, but it's also powerful enough to be a game changer, which is why every country is racing with it. In 2017, China made a major announcement. Beijing said it wants to become the world's AI leader by 2030. Sanctions are perfect. Experts say Chinese AI models are behind the American ones. By how much? Around 18 to 24 months. So it looks like the US still has the edge. It's a wake-up call for other countries too. Warfare is changing before our eyes. It's not just about the army's size anymore. It's also about how smart it is. So countries like India need to work on their own sovereign AI models.
I got you! You are a very hard person to reach. But then, so is Yusuf Amir. This is a very special occasion. The meeting of Titans. Now, let me open the kimono and show you my business. I want you to invest in a partnership. There is a chain of salvage yards going into administration. Buy one of them, and it will be the start of something very profitable. Well, come on, what more do you need to know? Let's pull the trigger. Come on, baby. Let's hustle. Let's grind. Let's make some paper. I'll be in touch.
Hello, I'm sorry. Something else has come up. Can you please come back to my office?
Speaking of unconventional warfare, a new trend is emerging in China. Companies are setting up their own army, sort of like volunteer militia. These are not full-time soldiers of the PLA. These are people who have day job. But when required, they can deploy, whether it's war, natural disaster, or logistics. Now, reports say at least 16 Chinese companies have done this. One of them is a private company, a dairy giant called Lee. In the 10th hour, the company raised its own militia. I guess the question is why? Why do companies need an army? Some background. Militias have a long history in China. They fought alongside the communists in the Civil War. Later on, Mao Zedong promoted them. He embedded these militias in communes and state structures. And the idea was quite simple. A, to protect the new regime from foreign attacks, because Mao was suspicious of the US and Taiwan. And B, to impose his vision on the state. These militias became communist watchdogs in the